Hello and welcome. It is modern Gauntlet of Greatness time. I'm Randy Buehler. I'm joined by Shadow Detella. We are getting ready to begin the modern season of the Gauntlet of Greatness. The way the bracket lines up is we have got this deck, the Scapeshift deck. Scapeshift, a sorcery, sacrifice any number of lands, go get Valakut the Molten Pinnacle and 6 or more mountains. That's usually enough to just kill the opponent. So the rest of the deck is just designed to stall. Bolt your creature, ramp my mana, go get more mana. No, try that again later. You just kind of buy time, stall, stall, stall. Once you get to 7 mana, Scapeshift usually wins the game from there. So this combo deck's been running around Modern for quite a while, and it's pretty solid. I mean, it's one of the, I don't know, maybe it's tier 2. Sometimes, won a Grand Prix last year. Sometimes it's a tier 1 deck. Definitely a good one of the usual suspects in Modern. Now the pairing here is a little bit crazy. You guys out there voted in the Loam deck. The sort of vote-in matchup was Loam against 8-Rack, the sort of discard deck with 8 sort of the rack effects. This Loam deck, Raphael Levy has been playing this for a while and swears by it. It's got a Light from the Loam engine with, fetch lands and tectonic edges and ghost quarters and a lot of value there. It's also got stuff like Zombie Infestation that really just let you discard cards up to and including Squee. Good old Goblin Nabob can get you value. You've got a Dredge engine to get value. You can get Raven's Crime for value out of the graveyard. Lingering Souls is value out of the graveyard. Bloodghast obviously comes back every time you play one of those lands. So it's essentially just an attrition deck. It can attack your hand. It can attack your lands. It can attack your creatures. It can attack all of them at the same time with Smallpox. Kind of, off the beaten path. This was definitely not in my top 16 seeds when I put the bracket together, but deck's great. And the deck is, I'm glad you guys voted it in because I've been really enjoying playing it. We'll look at where these guys are situated in the bracket right now. So this is the Arabian Nights version of the bracket. The Scapeshift Loam winner is going to be playing against the Jeskai controlled deck. That's essentially the deck Sean McLaren won the Pro Tour with a little over a year ago. Pro Tour Valencia, right? Blue, white, red control. The other part of this bracket, you can see Tron won its vote in. It's going to be playing against the Jund deck. And if you want a little more context, here's the entire bracket. Obviously, you can check this out on the website and see it in more detail as well. So let's do it. Match number 1. We are set up and ready to go. Looks like you're keeping 7. All right, Shadow, we should probably mute each other, right? I don't want to talk through this. I'll talk to you more after the match. What am I doing? This hand's a keeper, right? Yeah, it's got a search. It's got a Scapeshift. I'm not going to get a lot better. Now, look, the problem with this matchup is that his Life from the Loam Tectonic Edge engine is just insanely good against me. I basically can't win with the Valakut plan if he manages to put that together. We'll see how this plays out, but that's... If he gets to the point where he can just recursively Life from the Loam back a Tech Edge, and every turn, even a Ghost Quarter will slow me down. If I can never build up to 6 or 7 mana, then I can't win the game with Scapeshift. Sorry. So, oh, my bad. Let me get back to the gameplay, of course. There's the gameplay overlay. Yeah, can't get back to, oh God, Smallpox. So yeah, I led with Search for Tomorrow. He led with Fetch Land into Smallpox, and I'm definitely worried that if he attacks my mana, I'm not actually going to be able to get up to the Scapeshift. The hand's good, but I can't do anything about Scapeshift. So we lose a life, we sack a creature, and everybody says cards. A card and a land. What card am I discarding? I guess, is it Noxious Revival? Because, yeah, it's probably Noxious Revival. I have a Gifts Ungiven package in this deck, which is part of the fun, but cards clearly doesn't do anything here. Only got 1 land. It's kind of rude. Whole deck's kind of rude, right? Look, I'm going to keep trying to implement Plan A until till he shows me that I can't implement plan A. So suspend another search for tomorrow and see if we can build up to Scapeshift mana. Bloodghast is a clock. Not a fast one, but his deck does not generate fast clocks. His deck is just attacking my resources and generating incidental clocks. All right, so he's got life from the Loam. I can't do anything about that. Picks up his Bloodstained Mire. I can cast Search for tomorrow. I can go get just an island, right? I can anticipate. New Dragons of Tarkir addition to the deck. Seems like a pretty obvious one to me. So he dredges his life from the Loam, spills Zombie Infestation, Vengeful Pharaoh, which, I mean, not that I attack with creatures, but I mean, it's a pretty powerful card if anybody is attacking with creatures, right? And then he's got a Lingering Souls as well that he can flash back. I mean, killing that doesn't do any good. I haven't gotten red mana yet anyway. I think this card is definitely going to be good in Scapeshift. I mean, it seems like it's relevant to Modern in general. Do I have to get lands? Cryptic is good. Gifts is good. All these cards are good, but I mean, I feel like I'm racing his ability to dredge his way to a tech edge, and I just cannot afford to miss a land drop. I'm going to take Stomping Grounds. I mean, Gifts Ungiven, I guess, could get 2 lands. Maybe I was supposed to take Gifts. Oh, yeah, I'm getting an untapped land here off the Search for tomorrow. I was probably supposed to take the Gifts there. And just Gifts for land. Yeah, that's what I was supposed to do. Oh, well. Part of the fun of this gauntlet is learning what the decks do, trying out some of these slightly off the beaten path strategies and seeing what works and what doesn't work. Second Scapeshift is not super exciting. Yeah, Anticipate is nice too in that if you're holding up Remand or Mana Leak, and so they don't want to do anything, well, you just do that at the end of their turn. So is it 17? So 7 lands is going to be good enough. It's close. Yeah, ooh, 15. Wow. Whatever. I basically have to. The combo doesn't work with less than 7 lands, right? I have to be sacrificing 6. I have to have 6 mountains coming to play at the same time, and there has to be a Valak Good either in play or coming in. So he needs to attack my lands pretty quickly. Yeah, here's Life from the Loam, which I can't do anything about. But it's just for fetch lands. Yeah, just Verdant Catacombs. Now we anticipate for a land. Untap, play it. Squee. Hilarious. Yeah, I know. I can't deal this damage without getting to 7 lands. I have to get 1 more land. But if he doesn't attack my lands right... Oh, he found the tech edge. So... Man, if I can just slow this down for a turn... Oh, man, but I kind of want to anticipate for land. So close. I mean, maybe I'm going to counter this, right? Remand it or something. Sakura Tribe Elder can ramp me if I top deck a land. Is Courser better still? Courser doesn't give me an extra land drop, though. The only way I'm going to get ahead of this Tech Edge is with Search or Sakura Tribe Elder. Huh. Yeah, note that Scapeshifting for 5 mountains doesn't do anything. Valakut says, when a mountain comes into play, if you have at least 5 other mountains, so if there aren't 6 mountains in play alongside this Valakut, 0 damage is dealt. That is the basic way the deck works. So I'm going to have to keep one of these. I don't think it's Courser, because what I really want to do is top deck a land, get a land from this thing, and then Scapeshift. That's the plan. These are approximately the same, so I'll just take the Elder. And unfortunately, I have to let Life from the Loam resolve. And he's going to Tech Edge, presumably my Valakut. I mean, I have a second one in the deck, so this is not a big deal. We need to top deck a land. If we top deck a land, we win. Oh, super close. Does Lightning Bolt matter here? Not really. I mean, yeah, if I combo, it doesn't matter. I guess I kind of want to take less damage. No, if I get the Tech Edge loop, I'm going to have to be firing bolts at his face, so I may as well just backup plan. Land! Oh, it's not a land. So close. What can I do? I can Gifts for land. I can Gifts for land and then play Tribe Elder and hope for next turn. So close. All right. I kind of want untapped lands, right? Yeah, I'm going to need to play Tribe Elder off this land. Oh. Am I out of basics? I think I'm out of basics. Oh, no. There's Mountain. Do I care about Mountain? I got to keep enough mountains in my deck to actually win the game. So I have to make sure there's 6 mountains in my deck, which means I really should leave 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's currently 8, 9. So I can take a mountain. I can take Steam Vents. I can take Flooded Grove works, right? Flooded Grove and Breeding Pool. Sure. And then whichever one he gives me, I play the Tribe Elder. Next turn, I can play a land. Let's see if I can get to 7 via the Tribe Elder. What are we doing? Flooded Grove. Okay. And Sakura Tribe Elder. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If he Tech Edges, we're still good, right? Because we get the ramp off of this, 3, 6. It's like I have 7 land in play if I wanted it. Here's an 8th land in the breeding pool. So I think I survived this Tech Edge. I think. Wow, what a close, weird game. I don't think he can deal 8 here. He can flashback Lingering Souls. If he gets some. What you got? Sure. Yeah, there are versions of Scapeshift that can win with less lands. The Prismatic Omen versions of the deck are able to win because Valakut, because all your lands are all basic land types, your Valakut counts as a mountain. Wow, he's down to the one last basic. Hilarious. If Valakut counted as a mountain, you could deal damage faster. You could in fact get multiple Valakuts, and you can deal a whole bunch. 6 lands is now good enough suddenly. And 6 lands is capable, I guess, of 4 mountains that deal 6 each. You can deal 24 damage off 6 lands. Yep, Tech Edge. And hits me for 4, so he's got me next turn. But unless I've messed this up somehow, I'm pretty sure I've got him. Alright, Breeding Pool doesn't... Oh, wow, Tri-Builder. I actually have an extra land. Oh, except I have no basics left. Hilarious. So there's nothing he can do here, right? I don't need to pay any life. I just put a 7th land into play. Green, green, green. Costless. Never actually resolved a Scapeshift on Magic Online. Hopefully there's no problems here. No. Not interested in randomly losing the game to paying life. Thank you. How many times did I click no? Am I going to get a different message? What am I done wrong? Face to your face. Don't necessarily have to walk through the combo every time we play the deck, but nice to see it at least once, right? Yes, I would like to use Valakut's ability. Thank you. Cool. All right. Wow. Now, I definitely have to worry about his ability to just lock me out of never getting to 6 mana. And I think Obstinate Bailiff and Thragtusks become my backup plan. Even Teferi. I think I have to be able to attack him. Bolt him. I don't think Noxious Revival is going to come up very often. Yeah, I'm not going to... Cryptic Command is just not where this matchup goes. If I have that many lands, like, I can't fight his engine. Like, I can't beat him with counterspells. I can slow him with Remands a little bit. That's not awful. So what have I done so far? I've brought in 4. Taking out 5. I mean, do I just randomly throw a 2/2 Dork into my deck? That can't be right. I think some ability to counter, maybe. Cheap stuff. Oh, Anger Exiles. That actually kills his Bloodghasts. I mean, it requires me to have a bunch of mountains in play. Yeah, maybe I play a little bit of Anger. At least gives me the ability to sweep away a board full of Bloodghasts, right? I don't think that's a lot of what I'm doing, but we'll try it like this. Now what happens? This card seems really good against him. I think I'm going to keep it just because maybe he'll make me discard, you know? I mean, I feel a little bad about not having blue mana, but I guess I have Remand up on turn 2. So that's not nothing. Huh. Sure. Smallpox me. I dare you. Oh, it comes into play? Seriously? Oh, the order. I get beaten by the order of operations? Lame. Oh, I thought that worked. Oh, well. Hilarious. Oh, Magic is fun. I will admit, I haven't had Smallpox revolved around against me a lot in the last, well, ever of my life. I didn't realize. Yeah, I thought that the Obstinate Bailoff. I'm thinking of some of the previous versions of that card, which would go to the graveyard and trigger, like they were triggered abilities, whereas this is written as a replacement ability. It replaces being discarded with being put onto the battlefield, instead of if discarded then put on the battlefield. Wow, he's got Bloodghast already. He's got 2 Bloodghasts already. Jeez. Yeah, I don't think building up to the 4-mana Obstinate Bailoff was actually gonna. I don't think I was gonna have time for that. Oh, he's got Life from Loam. Okay, so those Bloodghasts are here forever. I am just gonna start trying to raise Bloodghast. Wish me luck. Oh, that was terrible. I can't remand off that mana base. Supposed to play the Misty so I can have remand mana. I'm just thinking about these lightning bolts. I wasn't thinking about remand. I can't imagine I can raise this. That would have been nice to remand, though. I felt lucky to get. I wasn't sure I was going to win a game in this matchup. I mean, we got the first game basically because he couldn't find Tech Edge until just after the last possible minute to stop me. All right, yeah, I guess I'm remanding that one. Basically, just want bolts and Snapcasters. Search for Tomorrow doesn't really help. Oh, you're not a Snapcaster. Awkward. Do I just not search? Oh, I can hardcast search. 4. I'm going to have to pay 2 life for this if I want to get land here, is what it comes down to. I guess I do. Two, 4. This clock is 6. No, I can't afford to do that. Oh, but then I can repeal? So awkward. Maybe I should have repealed a token. Whatever. We're not winning this game. Yeah, I don't know how I'm dealing this last 8 anyway. I guess I should have gotten an island if I was going to play it that way so that I could repeal a spirit token and only take 5 there. It's going to be the same number of turns either way. That's how this is going to work out, because I can repeal next turn. But I have not played this game particularly efficiently. Yeah, I lost a little bit around the edges. I don't think it was going to matter, but I have not played optimally. Am I going to deal 7? Just not happening. What is he up to? Oh, sure. All right, let's try again. Yeah. Could have made slightly less embarrassing plays, but I was losing that game anyway. There's no way. Yeah, Bailoff on turn 4. Spirits would have just flown over. I think I like the way I sideboarded. Oh, maybe Anger? God, if he gets more draws like that, maybe I do want more of these Angers. What would I take out, though? Did I take out a Scapeshift? Just assuming... Well, I still feel like that's plan A. Would like to win the Scapeshift. I'm going to take out some of these expensive cards. All right, let's try that. Remand is not great, but if I can remand his Flashback Lingering Souls, it's actually really good. And being on the play here will help Remand be better. Remand was bad that game. 2 Scapeshifts. I have a Courser and a bunch of land, though. That part sounds okay. I think I'm going to keep a Courser and a bunch of land. Yeah, I mean, he's probably going to need the Tech Edge Loam combo to beat this draw. We'll try it. Match status, of course. Match status is Scapeshift 1. Loam Box 1. I mean, I can bluff Remand. I don't think the bluff buys me very much. And I want to play Courser next turn, so I'm not going to... Yeah, it might be wrong to take Scapeshifts out. I mean, I feel like I have before Anticipates, too, so I still have a good number of Scapeshifts in my deck. I might just be wrong to take out a Scapeshift. We are going to play one other matchup today. 2 matches a week is the pace we're going to go through this bracket. Well, he's got Loam for the duels. I can't do anything about that for the fetch lands. Now he gets to start dredging, and we have to start rooting against Tectonic Edge. Yeah, this hand doesn't do anything else. Let's play a Courser. Great. More random dorks on top of my library. I gotta go get some blue mana. I'm a blue mana short of casting him right now. Is that right? I'm drawing 4 mountains. How many mountains are actually in the deck? The Golgari Brown Scale. Hilarious. Oh, Raven's Crime could be annoying. Yeah, Raven's Crime is definitely... Oh, and he... Worried about the Raven's Crime when... Here's the real crime. He's got it while I only have 3 lands in play. Oh, man. He's got Life from the Loam with Raven's Crime and Tech Edge. So if he plays this correctly, he destroys my hand and keeps me pinned at 4 mana. Or he plays Golgari Brown Scale. Interesting. So Sakura Tribe Elder. Yeah, this hand doesn't do anything. I just play Steam Vents. Gain life that way. Hey, Shadow, don't forget you have Raven's Crime in there. I want Raphael Levy yelling at me when I get to the Pro Tour this weekend. You have a handful of lands from Life from the Loam, right? Can't you just slaughter my hand with Raven's Crime?
That is my current plan, yes.
Excellent. Okay. Just checking.
Yeah.
Not that I'm going to enjoy it, but got to do right by the decks, or at least try to. I don't know. Maybe you could have made me discard some last game, but... Value Scapeshift, is that really a thing? Wow, clearly don't need to back up Scapeshift. Like, I don't know how we get out of this. Anybody got an idea how I get out of this? Because I really don't have any idea how to get out of this. Does Teferi even do anything? I guess Teferi can attack. Snapcaster doesn't do anything. And now here's Tech Edge, right? This is... Oh, interesting. Sure. We're getting close, right? 3, 4, 5, 6. He needs to Tech Edge here, or we can make him regret it. Of course, if I have no Scapeshift in my hand. Wow. Bye-bye, Scapeshift. Man, that deck is... This is just such a horrible matchup for the Scapeshift deck. I'm not sure Golgari Brown Scale was worth the 3 mana that he paid for it. I feel like he could have Raven's Cried me sooner and maybe on the Tech Edge plan slightly more fast. But he's going to crush me anyway. I almost don't feel bad for getting destroyed just because it's neat to see this Loam deck in action. I mean, I guess I'm still getting the lands, right? I don't know what else I'm doing. So he's okay. He's going to leave the Tech Edge. Oh, I guess it's not possible for me to play a 7th land and also a Scapeshift, is it? Well, that's a card. This card is like big and stuff. Rawr! 4 for you. Funny. He does need to Tech Edge, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, he should make sure that I don't accidentally sneak my way to 7 and a Scapeshift. And he is. Okay. Now I'm not even close to 7 and a Scapeshift. And Raven's Crime means I'm never going to accumulate cards in hand. So it's just a question of how's he eventually going to win the game. Wow, I can't attack him because this stupid dork is hanging out in the graveyard. So what? I'm playing for the game to last infinitely many turns and for me to play 6 lightning bolts? Maybe I get to hit him with this once and get it killed by the Vengeful Pharaoh? Squee in the house. Sometimes you want a guy to block with, right? Ooh, a land. Up to 6. I can't attack the Vengeful Pharaoh. I have to play defense. Yeah, I have to play this game for like 5 lightning bolts. Via Snapcaster. Exile maybe would do a little bit. If I get a Anger of the Gods. But he's going to keep Tech Edging me. Yeah, this game's over as soon as he comes up with Lingering Souls. Now, Faithless Looting, you're supposed to discard the Squee to Faithless Looting. Squee's like, I had one job. My job was to get discarded to Faithless Looting. What am I doing on the table while you resolve Faithless Looting? Not that it matters. Obviously, the Life from the Loam has plenty good synergy with the Faithless Looting. Life from the Loam just gives him this never-ending supply of lands. Wow, there's 2 Bloodghasts in the yard. That can come back soon. Yeah, Tech Edge. I see it. Just a crazy matchup. Well, make him waste time Ravens criming me, right? Mission accomplished. Sort of. Anger would actually be pretty good. I mean, I will feel like I have gotten value for my Anger of the Gods should I top deck one. Squee and 3 Bloodghasts? That's like the dream Anger of the Gods, right? Not that it will matter. Good grief. I guess I don't want him to... I mean, I don't want him to gain the life from this. So I'm going to get the Bloodghast? A weird decision. Yeah, he can definitely... It's just at the point where he can swarm me. Probably should have sent Squee. Like, what does he care if Squee dies? Oh, Squee is his blocker. That's his plan. He doesn't even want to take the damage. Doesn't even want to take the damage once and let Vengeful Pharaoh do its thing. He'd rather just Squee. Which, I guess I can't blame him for. Extra lands, flashback Faceless Looting, Smallpox, Bloodghast. It's got another Faceless Looting for later. Such value. I'm playing 2 Coursers in this Scapeshift deck. Oh, yeah, that'll deal with Buehler. I don't know if it's good. I mean, it seems like your goal is just to make sure you never miss a land drop. You've got enough green mana that you can play him. So I have the list that I found has had 3. I went down to 2 to try to make room for the 4 anticipates. I think Courser should be good in Scapeshift. I mean, it definitely feels like being able to block is good, being able to gain life is good, and making sure you don't miss any land drops is good. So it feels like a card that should work in Scapeshift. It does make their removal live. Maybe you're just better off not having any creatures at all. That's not a crazy thing to think. But yeah, I allotted the deck list that I'm playing. I mean, if there was a relevant Premier event, then I took the list that was played at, the last Pro Tour, for example. If there wasn't sort of a nice iconic version from a recent Premier event, then I went to MTG Goldfish and just looked at the decks that have been doing well on Magic Online. And so the Scapeshift deck that seemed like it was doing the best on Magic Online did have 3 coursers in it. I think for Scapeshift in particular, I also looked at the list that won Grand Prix Minneapolis, which did not have Scapeshift, so I kind of split the difference, and I have 2. All right, I think he's got us. What do you guys think? Anger the Gods would be fun. Oh, I can't even cast Anger the Gods. Yeah, I can't cast Anger. I can't hold cards in my hand due to Raven's Crime. I can't build my way to 7 mana through Tech Edge. And I'm being attacked for 8 a turn now. Raphael Levy might be onto something here. This deck is... I mean, this is the dream matchup. It is an upset that we got a game. I mean, we only got a game because he couldn't find a Tech Edge to go with his Life from the Loam in game 1. And we just barely got to 7 mana for like half a turn. But we got to 7 mana for half a turn. And cast Escape Shift. Sure. Deck is mocking me. All right. Good game, Shadow.
Good game.
This matchup is insane. I don't know if I can ever win.
Well, so you could race me back before I realized that we were racing.
Yeah.
But yeah, by the 3rd game, I'm like, okay, now I understand. I'm ready for this.
Right. Yeah, there's some dream that I can potentially... deal damage with enough lightning bolts or whatnot, but you kind of figured that out. I know that game, I don't know if the brown scale was worth tapping the mana for, but whatever. You clearly crushed me.
I didn't want you to attack with your 2/4. Like, I wanted to keep the clock at a steady pace.
Oh, wow. You felt like you were in such control that the only way I could beat you was to race you on damage?
Yeah.
It's true. I mean, I felt like there was like maybe a window where I could maybe sneak my way to 7 mana like I did in game 1 was the only thing I was worried about. Like, you could have started the Raven's Crime and Tech Edge stuff a turn earlier. But you're right. You would have been taking 2 from Courser.
Right. That's why I didn't Raven's Crime yet, right? So I'm like, all right, let me stabilize the board, and then I'm going to go ahead and destruct your hand.
Well,
so that was the point of that.
It all worked. I'll throw the bracket up. Here's the Loam Pox deck hanging out. Scapeshift has been defeated. Loam Pox gets, oh my goodness, this is another pretty good matchup for the Pox deck, if I'm not mistaken. You get the Jeskai control deck next. I think what that deck is vulnerable to is things like Burn and Affinity and just the super fast linear aggro decks that are running around in Modern from time to time. But you get a control deck. Raven's Crime should be insane. Tech Edge should be insane. And I think you might even have time to set that stuff up. This Loam Pox deck, we may have found our Cinderella right here in match number 1.
I'm declaring it. This is my I forget the name of the deck that I was running last time, but this is it. This one's going all the way.
Oh, is this the Rebel deck equivalent? Is that what it is?
No, not Rebel. No, it's like the actual good deck. The 3/2 flyer.
The Delver deck.
3/2 flyer. Delver.
Yeah, the Delver deck.
This is Delver.
Got it.
Right? Like, I mean, I've seen, 2 modern decks, but this one's going all the way.
Hilarious. Well, match 1 in the books. We should play a second match. Yeah, I'll look at the rest of the brackets just for people who are arriving here late. That's the quadrant of the bracket that we're focusing in on today, playing the first couple rounds from the Arabian Nights bracket. But here's the full thing. Arabian Nights bracket has Splinter Twin as the number 1 seed. Splinter Twin got a bye. Jeskai Control got a bye. Over on the other side of the bracket, here's the Abzan region, of course. Abzan, one of the top seeds in the tournament, bye through to the second round. This green-white aggro deck that's hanging out in that bracket, this is kind of the little kid junk deck, if you will. I mean, the little kid junk is the name. Some people talk about this. Wilted Abzan is the other name I've seen for this. So it's that deck. It's, the one Jacob Wilson top 8 of the Pro Tour with, basically. Here we are in the Legends bracket. Affinity and Infect. So odds are a linear aggro deck comes out of this. We've got Bogles and Soul Sisters hanging out on this side of the bracket too. But maybe Living End or Ad Nauseam can throw a wrinkle into things. And the Dark. The Dark will be set ablaze by the Burn deck, the Amulet Bloom deck. This is the 4 and 5 seeds. I think I had Burn as the 4 seed overall and Bloom as the 5 seed overall when I was putting the brackets together. So this is kind of that. Those are pretty close. And then Fairies won its vote in. Unburial gets 1 to vote in.